Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to A Nerdy Book Life, where I talk about books, manga, and all things nerdy. So, I know I've been MIA probably for about 4 or 5 months, and I'm just gonna do a brief little thing about that, because I don't want to talk about that too much, because I know that's not really a whole lot of what you're here for. But anyway, so I've just kind of been having a rough time lately. It's just things of like emotional and mental things going on, and I just haven't got myself to get back up and try again to pursue this. But I already said my keyword for this year, and that is try. I am going to try to get back on the horse and start recording more videos. I love doing this. I really do. And it's just the whole thing of it, the whole book community. I really love it. I want to get back into it. And I just have to try and beat my mental issues or my emotional issues, not let life get in my way all the time. But we all have those days when life is going to get in your way. So I'm just going to try. I'm really going to try. It's already February of 2025, so Happy New Year. I'm so late to recording a video, but like I said, things have just been going on. Also, work has kind of been heavy for me, so hopefully I can try and have a nice work balance. Who knows, I might be changing soon. I'm not 100% sure what's gonna happen with that. So I thought I would just give you a small little life update, and then I am going to try and read 25 books in 2025. I have not done this since I started this channel, so I am going to attempt to do this. Now, I've actually picked out more than 25 books. But some of them are series, so I'm kind of like counting them as a whole. I hope this lighting is okay. It's over here. It's kind of shining on me a little bit, but I'm trying to work with what I have here. So let's get started. I have my TBR cart right here. Let's get started with the obvious. I'm currently reading Fourth Wing. I'm late to the party, but that's because sometimes I worry about reading hyped up books because I don't want it to be so hyped up that I get disappointed. But I was like, everybody was talking about it, and I knew the new one was coming out this year, and I was just like, let's just go for it. So I am almost halfway through that. I haven't finished it yet, but with doing that, I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm going to want to read Iron Flame. So I have this on my 25 and 25 because I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to pick this one up after I finish Fourth Wing. Although I have heard that this one's a little disappointing, so I hope not, but I definitely still want to continue. And then, of course, with that being said, I want to move on to Onyx Storm, of course. I've got the pretty Barnes & Noble edition. It's so pretty. I love it. I think this is... No. It does have a map, though. But I think they all come with a map, if I am... Yeah, this one, Iron Flame, does, too. I didn't get a special edition for Iron Flame. It's just a plain Jane, but still, I love it nonetheless. So, yes, those are definites probably for the year. And then let's just continue on with fantasy. Okay, so this series that I'm going to show you has been on my TBR 5 ever. Like, 5 ever. I read the first one and I loved it, and then I just completely fell off the wagon, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when it comes to series, I struggle. I really do, and I hate it. It's like, I read the first one and then like, I won't move on. That's why I'm kind of nervous about this one, but we will see. I don't know, things have changed. My reading, I feel like my growth as a reader has really changed too. So I think maybe I will be able to start finishing some series that maybe I didn't get to finish. But that series is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I read this first one and I really liked it. Obviously I have some markings, or some tabs here of some things. It was really, really popular when it first came out. But I just never finished it. I got the rest of the series here. So these are actually Owl Crate exclusive editions. This is The Cruel Prince. This is The Wicked King. And then The Queen of Nothing. And I'm pretty sure this is Owl Crate exclusive. Oh well, it don't matter. But, yeah, because they match. They all match with the throne. And then after that, there's also How the King of Elfing Learned to Hate Stories. I think this is just like a little short story thing. But yeah, so that is another thing that I would like to get read this year. I am really, really trying to knock down my physical TBR. I have a lot of books. I'm looking over at my bookshelves. I have a lot of books that have been on my bookshelves for ages, and I really, really need to decide whether I want to read them or move on, because I am just like, my TBR is ridiculous, and that's why I would love to be able to read 25 and 25. So, let's continue. We also have Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. This is another one that I have had on my bookshelf for a long time. It's actually one that I got in a book box, and I never really thought twice about what it actually was about, I guess, until another booktuber that I watched said that he read it, and he said it was about libraries and that it was really good. So, yeah, I want to pick this one up as well. And along with the same lines, I want to read The Wren in the Holly Library by K.A. Landy. I think this is the beautiful edition. I actually got this one on sale at Walmart. Look how pretty. It's so pretty. And it has the same thing in the back. Yeah. So, oh, and the spine's pretty too. Oh, excuse me. So, those are two books that I would like to get read as well, kind of on the same lines. The next one, or let's do the next couple here. Come Tumbling Down by Seanan McGuire. So I've been trying to keep up with this series. Unfortunately, I have not been the best at keeping up with it. Again, another series, but you think I would with it being short. I actually had trouble getting into this one because it's actually the story of one of the kids that I wasn't really like. I didn't really like this storyline of these kids that much for this one. But I'm really going to try and push through and read this one because there is other ones in the series that I definitely want to get to. I'd like to continue this series, so that's like adding more to 25 and 25. But anyway, I would definitely like to get to that. And then, this is, a lot of these books on here are somewhat new. And like I said, I'm trying to read some of my older stuff. But like some of these newer books are kind of pulling me. But I would like to read The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst because I heard it's so good and it's so cozy. And this is pretty. I love these purple sprayed edges. Does it have anything in the front? No. But yeah, I just think this would be a nice, fun book to read. Just a nice, comfy comfy read. So yeah, I would like to read that one. And then I've had this one on my shelf for a while. It's Permanent Record by Mary H.K. Choi. I've actually read, what? One, two. I've actually read 2 of her other books, that being Emergency Contact and Yolk. I actually read those with Shay, and that was so much fun. I loved buddy reading those with her. I believe she's already read this one. But yeah, I would like to go ahead and read this one to have it done. I'm not sure what other stuff she's written, and this edition is really cool because it's like a see-through dust jacket. I just thought it was really cool. And then you have like that cool little cover there. So yeah, I would definitely like to read this this year, just so I just so I can, you know, finish off her books that I know of. If she has more books, let me know in the comments down below, because I really like her and I like her writing. So, yeah, that's that. Now, this next one is actually a new one that I got for Christmas. Well, I actually bought it with Christmas money, but anyway, yeah. So I got Will Prescribe You a Cat by Seo Ishida. I might have butchered that. I'm so sorry if I did. But this just intrigued me. It's like these people who are struggling and they get prescribed a cat for medication. It's translated by E. Madison Shimoda. I think that's how you say it. Cats are always the perfect cure. So I have also wanted to try and start reading translations. So this would probably be a good one. And I just thought it was so cute, and it's cats. So yeah, I had to pick this up. All right. Let's move on to some other stuff that has been on my shelf for a while. Now, please do not at me if you are a huge fan. This has been sitting on my shelf for a good while. So much so as I actually have the first A Court of Thorns and Roses, the actual original edition of the first book. And then they came out with these, and I could not find the originals anywhere. And now, if you try to go find the originals, they're going for like hundreds of dollars, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I want to try and get back into this series. I think I want to go ahead and reread the first one, because I don't exactly remember everything, and I think it would be a nice refresher going into this one. So we probably all know what this is about. So yeah, I'm excited. I have not really been saying a whole lot about what they're all about, and I do apologize. But this is a lot of books to go through. So another book that's been sitting on my shelf for even longer than this one is A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. Now, I picked this one up because I think this talks about a guy with ADHD, and I had been in a, when I picked this one up, I had been in a big, like, wanting to read fictional books about mental health. Like, this is even blurred by Jennifer Neva, who does All the Bright Places and Holding Up the Universe, which I both recommend. I recommend both of them. But for some reason, I just haven't picked this one up yet. I really do want to pick it up, though, because I want to decide whether I want to keep it on my shelves or not. So this one is a definite. It's pretty short. It's only like 310 pages. I mean, it feels short anyway, or looks short. So yeah, I think it's about best friends or something like that. So yeah, I'm kind of really wanting to read that one. Let's look at what else is on my shelf. Okay, next up is the finishing of a series, actually. I would really, really like to finish the Raven Cycle series. I have Blue Lily, Lily Blue, which is the third one in the series, and then the Raven King, which is the last one in the series. I actually started buddy reading these with Maeve at Maeve Ever Reading. I'll tag her down in the description. But we kind of fell off the wagon a little bit and didn't finish reading them. So I'm gonna check with her and see if she would like to start buddy reading these with me again. I have just been thinking about them a lot. They've been on my brain, so I really, really would like to finish them. And I know when I got these, my parents got them for me for Christmas. They actually took me to the bookstore, and this was like a long time ago, though. Like, that's how long these have been on my shelf. This was like a long time ago. And at the time, I think the Raven King had just come out. And so there was only a hardback edition, and they wanted to get me the whole series. So this was 2016. So they wanted to get me the whole series. So 3 of them are paperback and 1 is hardback, which I know is cringy with especially for some of us who like to have matching covers, but it's okay. It's all okay. So yes, I would love to finish this series. I was absolutely loving it, so I would absolutely love to finish the series. Now, this one has been on my shelf for a while. Crooked Kingdom. I actually have been buddy reading this entire Leigh Bardugo adventure with my husband. We actually read the Grisha trilogy together pretty quickly. And then we read 6 of Crows. That actually took us a while to finish. And then we kind of really want to go ahead and read this soon so that we can move on to King of Scars and Rule of Wolves. Now, I have to preface that I do not like this one as much as I loved the Grisha trilogy. The 6 of Crows was actually very hard for me to get through. I don't know why. I just wasn't vibing with it. I'm hoping maybe this one is better. But yeah, this has been on my shelf for a long time. Again, Christmas present from my sister-in-law several years ago. So yeah, when you can't beat the odds, change the game. So I'm hoping... Sorry, I kept hearing something, and I think it's the snow or sleet falling outside my window. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get to this year, just so that we can move on, because I heard that I think Nikolai is the main character in King of Scars and Rule of Wolves, so I'll be excited to see his story because I loved his character. All right. And then I have From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. You guys don't even know how freaking hard at the time I was looking for this book it was to find. So I don't remember if all of a sudden, like, she just got really, really popular and her books were flying off the shelves, because I don't think when this one came out that it was that big, but I could be wrong. I think when Book Talk started getting popular is when this one really started flying off the shelves. So it took me forever to actually find this one. I guess that's maybe why I've been savoring it. But I think, if I remember correctly, the main female character is big in this one. So I'm excited to dive into this. It is, again, another series, so who knows how long it'll take me to dive into this, but hopefully I will pick it up this year. Hopefully. Now, this next one is called True Biz, by... Did I even tell you guys? You probably already knew, and I said Jennifer Armentrout for this one. Sorry, my brain was like, what? So this one is by Sarah Novak. This one is about ASL. It's a story about a school for the deaf, and I have always been interested in sign language. I've wanted to learn it. I just don't know whether my brain can comprehend it, though. I do have a cousin who knows sign language because both of her parents were deaf. So I have kind of learned a little bit from her, but I just really want to read this one and see, you know, reading. Like, they even have these little symbols here to tell you the terms and stuff. So, I don't know. When I heard about it, I thought it was really intriguing. So I picked it up, and it's been on my mind. It's been one of those books that's been on my mind that I've wanted to read for a long, long time. I just haven't picked it up. So I'm really hoping that I will take this one and pick it up this year. Now, next. We're almost done. I promise. Let's see. What should I start with? Let's go to this one. This is Defy the Night by Bridget Kimmer. The premise of this just sounds so fun. It's a fantasy, and I think it's a YA. Looks like it has some schmutz on it. Sorry. It's something that I picked up recently when I went on one of my Tennessee trips. And, yeah, so I'm really excited. It's a girl trying to find a cure for a sickness, I think that's what it is. So, yeah, I'm excited to read that one. Oh, yeah. And then I think the last of, like, my fantasy-ish books, I guess, is Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Maharder? I don't know. I'm sorry. Now, I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard some people have loved this book. I've heard some people have DNF'd it. I've heard some people have read it through and didn't like it at all. I'm hoping that it's just a fun, good old time. I am not, like... I don't know. It sounds really interesting. I think... Actually, you know what? I think this might be like a rom-com book. Not fantasy. But kind of fantasy, because Assistant to the Villain... I don't know. So I might have been wrong. But, yeah, this one just sounds really good. I want to pick it up and read it. It's only $3.40. That's not too bad. So, yeah. And then, this one right here, which is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I have wanted to try a Frida McFadden book because I've been wanting to get into thrillers. And I heard that Frida McFadden is, really good. So, yeah, I want to try this one, and it sounds like it's really good. So, yeah. And then, a newer one I want to read is Butcher and Blackbird, which is a romance between two serial killers. I heard that it's very explicit, considering the fact that they're serial killers. But yeah, I still want to read it and see what it's all about. And then I have Beautiful Disasters by Jamie McGuire. soon to be a major motion picture. The movie looks fantastic. It's got Dylan Sprouse in it. So I kind of want to read this before I watch the movie, but I'm kind of... It's almost like a good girl, bad boy romance. So, yeah, I'm excited. Then I have Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. I've also heard mixed reviews about this one. Some people have liked it. Some people have not liked it. Some people DNF'd it. So, yeah, I'll be interested to see about this one as well. And then we only have a few more left. I promise. Alright, and then I want to read Neon Gods by Kate Robert. I've been hearing so much about this. So many of the bookish people I talk to have read this, and I need to just read it. So that's why I put it on this list. So there's that. My pile of books is growing in my lap. Also, a book that has been out for a long time that I've only recently got, that I'm really surprised that I have not picked up, is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that my favorite book of all time is Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And I just, funny enough, have not read any of his other books. I know, that's totally shocking. But I don't know. I just, for some reason, haven't felt the appeal to pick up any of the other ones that he has out. I guess because I'm distracted by all the other shiny new ones. But this one especially caught my eye. Apparently this is going to be a movie too. But I'm pretty sure this one has... This one seems to be a detective story, but it's all I think it has a little sprinkle of like mental health in it too. So I've also heard mixed reviews about this too. So we will see. And then I want to read My Fault by Mercedes Ron. I haven't really heard anybody talk about this book. I just saw it, and I think it was when I was picking this one up, it was buy one, get one 50% off, so I kind of picked them up together. But this one sounds really good. It says, how did I fall? Easy. He turned my world upside down. I think it's like secrets and love and, you know, all that kind of LA type stuff. So I don't know, it just sounded interesting. And then also I want to read Pen Pal by J.T. Gensinger. This is the really cute one that says I'll wait forever if I have to. I want to buddy read this one with my sister-in-law. We both picked it up one day on a whim. So hoping to read that soon with her. And then finally, I want to read Curvy Girls Can't Date Quarterbacks. The Curvy Girl Club, Book 1 by Kelsey Stilting. Maybe that's how you say it. This is actually an author that I randomly found on an ad, I think, that popped up on my Facebook. I actually bought this from the author. It came with some cool swag and stuff. But it's about a curvy girl. She has a whole thing of curvy girls can't date cowboys. Curvy girls can't date, hang on, it might be in here. Oh yeah. Can't date quarterbacks, can't date billionaires, cowboys, bad boys. You get the gist. And it just, I don't know. It's a high school romance thingy, sports romance. It just caught my eye. I love representation of the curvy girl. So that's why I picked this up. And I've been wanting to read this one. So those, I know it was more than 25, but like I said, some of them were series. But those are the books that I would like to read this year. Yeah, they're all just kind of splayed out in front of me. So I'm going to try. Because like I said at the beginning, I am going to try this year. I want to read more. I want to relax more, you guys. Because peace is what I wish for. And peace is what I want. And reading just helps with that. Will I stick to this? I don't know. Sometimes I really am a mood reader and I just want to read what I want to read. So I just think this might be a good plethora to pick from. But I also have several other bookshelves around me that have books that are unread. And I also have manga. If you are interested in seeing manga that I'd like to read this year, just let me know down in the comments below. I think that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, or if you want to see more from me, if you'll put some sort of like cowboy emoji down below. I have a phone case that has cowboy boots on it. And I'll just see you guys next time. Stay strong and read on. Bye now.